Stop what you're doing for a moment. Listen to me carefully. What I'm about to tell you has the power to shift your perspective, to change the way you experience life. It's a simple yet profound truth that has been echoed across cultures and centuries: everything is impermanent. You might have noticed it in the smallest things: a leaf that falls from a tree, a sunset that fades into night, a friend who moves away. Impermanence is all around us, yet we often find it difficult to accept. We yearn for stability, for permanence, for a sense of control in an unpredictable world. But what if I told you that it's precisely this impermanence that makes life beautiful? Let's take a step back and explore this idea. The ancient Stoics, for instance, were deeply aware of the fleeting nature of life. They believed that everything is in a state of constant flux, and that we must learn to adapt and accept this reality. The Stoic philosopher Heraclitus famously said that no man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man. This metaphor highlights the ever-changing nature of life, where every moment is unique and irretrievable. The Taoists, too, have a deep understanding of impermanence. They see the world as a constantly unfolding process, where everything is interconnected and interdependent. The Tao Te Ching describes the world as being in a state of constant transformation, where things arise and pass away, and then return to their source. This perspective encourages us to let go of our attachments and ego, and to flow with the natural currents of life. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence is a central theme. The Buddha taught that everything is transient, ephemeral, and fragile. He encouraged his followers to cultivate mindfulness and awareness of this impermanence, to see that everything is constantly changing and that nothing lasts forever. This understanding is meant to free us from attachment and suffering, and to help us appreciate the preciousness of life. As you reflect on these ancient wisdoms, ask yourself, what would you have done differently if you had truly understood and accepted the impermanent nature of life? Would you have cherished moments more, or let go of attachment sooner? Pause for a moment. Think about this. Share your answer below. In modern life, we often find ourselves caught up in the pursuit of permanence. We strive for stable careers, long-term relationships, and a sense of security. But what happens when these things inevitably change or disappear? We feel lost, anxious, and uncertain. We're constantly bombarded with information, and our attention is fragmented. We're encouraged to keep up with the latest trends, to upgrade our technology, and to stay relevant in an ever-changing world. But here's the thing, nothing lasts forever. Not your job, not your relationships, not even your body. And this is where the beauty of impermanence comes in. When we accept that everything is fleeting, we begin to appreciate the preciousness of life. We start to see that every moment is a gift, every encounter is an opportunity, and every experience is a chance to learn and grow. Mark this moment, because it's easy to miss. When we cling to permanence, we create suffering for ourselves. We create anxiety, fear, and disappointment. But when we accept impermanence, we open ourselves up to the present moment. We become more mindful, more aware, and more grateful. Think about your relationships. When you cling to someone, trying to hold on to them, you create tension and anxiety. But when you accept that they are free to come and go, you create space for a more authentic connection. You appreciate the time you have with them, and you cherish the moments you share. Most people never get this far. They think that impermanence is something to be feared, something to be resisted. But I invite you to see it differently. Impermanence is what makes life beautiful. It's what makes every moment precious, every experience unique, and every connection meaningful. As you navigate the complexities of modern life, I encourage you to remember that impermanence is not just a philosophical concept, it's a lived experience. It's the reality of your body, your relationships, and your world. And it's precisely this impermanence that makes life worth living. Write this down: the most beautiful things in life are often the most ephemeral. A sunset, a child's laughter, a gentle breeze on a summer day, these are the things that make life worth living. And yet, we often take them for granted, assuming they'll always be there. But what if you didn't? What if you approached every moment with a sense of awe and wonder, knowing that it's fleeting and irretrievable? How would you live differently? What would you prioritize? Which relationships would you nurture? Here's what nobody tells you: the acceptance of impermanence is not a passive act, it's an active choice. It's a choice to engage with life, to appreciate its beauty, and to let go of attachments. It's a choice to live in the present, to cherish every moment, and to find solace in the impermanent nature of life. Subscribe to continue this journey. New wisdom arrives every week, and you'd like to explore more ideas like this, consider subscribing to The Quiet Mind. I'm committed to creating content that inspires reflection, encourages growth, and fosters a deeper understanding of the human experience. As we come to the end of this reflection, I invite you to take a deep breath and to pause for a moment. Think about the impermanent nature of life and how it shows up in your own experience. Which of these lessons resonated most with you today? Share this with someone who needs to hear it and comment below. I read every single one. Your reflections, insights, and stories are a reminder that we're all in this together, navigating the complexities of life and finding solace in the impermanent beauty of the world around us.